Today's Crown comment goes to... If you want to get featured, all you have to do is write something lovely and positive in my comments section or in my community tabs. On any video, anywhere. Like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy. That doesn't sound like a good start. Hatim took out an old letter and showed it to me as he began his story. It seemed that Hatim knew the details of what happened thanks to whoever sent the letter. Hatim's story began at the Chagney Mansion or St. Germain Street after the masked ball. That damn charlatan. I couldn't do anything, even after seeing that. I wished to seek vengeance upon their angel, but finding Christine is the priority. Where has she disappeared to? Should I go to Christine's home? But Madame Valeris doesn't seem to be much help. Still, Christine must have said something when she stopped by briefly. Oh my, back again, are we? Oh my, look at who it is. Who it is. I'm delighted to see you visit our home so often, Viscount de Chagney. Do you plan to stay a little longer than last time? Look at all these awards my daughter received. Madame, that's... Oh, I'm so proud of her. I hung them all on the wall. Oh, how silly of me. These are all from several years ago. Madame, is Christine home? Oh no, she's probably with the Angel of Music right now. Madame, please stop talking about this Angel of Music. Christine is in danger because of that angel. I saw Christine at the masquerade ball, and there she was. Viscount de Chagney, I understand you care about my daughter, but I believe this is getting out of hand. It seems to me that you're the one harassing her now. And your insistence on coming round here to ask about her is even more suspicious. How could you say that, Madame? I would never harass Christine under any circumstances. Anyway, if you insist on questioning my daughter, stay out of my sight. Madame, I'll bring up the topic of the Angel of Music in front of Christine. Please, watch her reaction carefully. Leave! If you do not leave at once, you'll never set foot in this house again. Madame, take your fucking medication. Oh dear, I was so angry that I forgot to offer some pastries. Raoul shut himself indoors for days, agonizing, then finally headed to the opera house. Perhaps someone at the theatre may know of Christine's whereabouts. First, I must ask people that I know. I have collected 27 hints by now, and I've only had to use one of them? I wonder if they'll become more useful when we go down to Erik's lair with the Persian. I mean, Raoul is persistent, but he comes from a perspective of what the fuck is going on with my girlfriend. I need to keep her safe. So, Oh, Sorelli. Oh, Viscount, did the Count not come with you? Honestly, same. That is where my priorities would be. I'd be like, oh, nice to see you. Where is he? I believe Philippe is engaged in another endeavor. Have you seen Christine today? No. Oh, but James might know. She hears everything. Hey, James. Have you seen Christine today?
No, I haven't. It's been nearly a month. I haven't seen Christine since she disappeared. Could some mysterious force have taken her away?
Mysterious force? Stop babbling such nonsense. What do you mean, a mysterious force?
I don't really know what I'm talking about. Oh, the Viscount's here. Hello, I'm James.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss James. I'm Raoul De Chagney. Ladies, please let me know if you see Christine. Don't worry, Viscount. Of course we will.
That's right. We're as worried about Christine as you are. That's why we're going on strike in a few days. Rise, Christine Emergency Committee.
Strike? Emergency Committee? James Louise Petit. She said stripe, as in the stripy cat she just found, or something like that. We best get going before the stripy cat runs away again. James says goodbye. Bye now. Stripy cats? I guess artists like cats? I like cats. Someone has to have heard some kind of news, no matter how trivial. Also, can I just say, like, the way that Raoul was like, please, ladies, tell me more. That was, like, kind of really sweet, like, in a very gentlemanly way. He is a gentleman. He's a bit misguided at times, and he can be a little bit selfish and self-absorbed, but also, he is a boy. He's only 20, you know? And soon he will become a man. What are you two doing? Nellie and the office boy. Are you guys having a secret meeting? Perhaps. Yeah, Nellie and the office boy. New secret ship. Oh, Meg. You'll know things.
Hello. I'm sorry, Viscount.
Miss Cheery? What are you suddenly so sorry about?
After I met you last time, I went to Christine's house because I was worried, but I couldn't find any news of her.
That's alright.
There is nothing I can do for Christine. I'm so sad, and I miss her so much.
Likewise. Daroga.
You must listen to what I have to say. From now on, what I say stays only between us.
Miss Cheery, what are you?
I saw Christine getting on a carriage today, at the break of dawn, in front of the theatre.
Miss Cheery, you witnessed this with your own eyes.
Yes, I did. It was definitely our Christine. I am still unsure what's going on with her, but I know it's something significant.
Miss Cheery, I beg your assistance from now on.
Of course, anything for Christine.
If I were Christine, where would I head to? Yes, certainly to her home, to see her mother. But I shan't just stand idly by. Isn't the crazy old lady going to kick me out again, though? She was like, don't come back here. And I'd be like, ma'am, please. Where to? Ah, it's you, Viscount de Chagney. Going to Saint Germain or Notre Dame de Victoire? Why would they give us an option if we weren't, like... What if Christine isn't home again? And how will I explain this to Madame Valerius? But nothing will change if I don't say anything. Christine will continue to deceive Madame Valerius, and she'll remain as taciturn as ever in front of me. Thing is, that lady is gone. Like, she is senile as fuck, and therefore very easy to just like, oh yes, like there's definitely an angel of music, it's definitely realistic. Like you could throw something over her and she'd be like, oh, that was a butterfly. This is all for Christine's sake. I must visit her home at once. Oh. Viscount de Chagney, what have you come to say this time? Hello, madame. I've come to see Christine. What? If you're thinking of badmouthing my daughter in front of me again? No, madame. I'm not here to do anything of the sort. She's here!
Welcome, Raoul.
She seems unharmed. Thank goodness. Viscount de Chagney, have you forgotten what my daughter looks like now? The angel of music returned my Christine to me. What a sweet angel! Please, stop being delusional. Please. I told you, there is no... Oh, well that's... okay. Please stop saying such things. I told you, there is no such thing as an angel of music. But you said the angel gave you music lessons for 3 months. I'll forget my husband's name before I can forget such a magical story. I'll explain everything one day. Seems like I was not the only one Christine was lying to. Now I must ask her to tell everyone the truth. Then do not leave my side without saying anything ever again. You already broke your promise to me twice. Shh, shut the fuck up. Please, don't bring that up in front of a guest. No, it's fine. I have been worried sick about you for the past few days, Christine. I can't even express how delighted I am to see that no harm has come to you. I really thought I would never get to see you again. Oh, have you forgotten how you threatened to go off to the Antarctic? Because I didn't. I'm still mad about that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'll take that back a little bit, Raoul. Jesus. I had to seem the worst, and fear our next encounter may very well be your funeral. Viscount de Chagney, why would you make such an awful joke? Yeah, maybe don't say such things in front of the old bat. It is not a joke, madame, because Christine is still in danger. Even still, right this moment. Raoul, why would you say such a thing in front of my mother? Christine, the Viscount is insisting you've been deceived all along. But to say such words in front of you, there must be something very wrong. The thing is, like, is there any use, like, saying anything to, like, I've joked about how she's, like, delusional and, like, clearly senile and doesn't get it. But she's an old woman. Like, can she really do much, like, if we tell her? Like, she hasn't been helpful anyway. What can we do, like... Oh, I don't know, like, maybe she could call the police, but oh fuck, the police are useless as well in this story. What in heaven's name is going on? Madame, Christine has undergone excruciating hardships, that's true. Even being framed for murder. Parisian crowds, L'Epoque, managers, and even her colleagues. They all accused Christine of murder and mocked her too. Thing is, like, this might stress the old lady out so much that she has a heart attack. Like, I don't know, you gotta be careful. I witnessed everything for weeks with my very own eyes. Pardon? However strong a person may be, it's only a matter of time until they break down when having to face such suffering.
Raoul!
I can't be certain as to who the murderer is. If a person became isolated because of being framed for murder, then a heavenly being with a beautiful voice consoles the person. Wouldn't anyone become dependent on that mysterious being?
That being? What are you talking about?
The angel of music, for instance. So he's basically saying Christine has been through a lot, and therefore she's had a breakdown, and now she's hearing voices. That's essentially what he's saying. Not very helpful in a different way. Madame, remember how I mentioned that there's a charlatan trying to take advantage of Christine's kindness? I have uncovered the proof. Christine's angel of music is not an angel, but a mere human man. That man forcibly abducted Christine, right from her dressing room, no less. Are you sure you're not going to give this old woman a complete heart attack? Oh, my heavens! You mean all this time, Christine has been...
Mama, don't listen to Raoul. There is no such thing as an angel.
Christine has told you that she'd be with the angel of music while she's gone. However, just now she denied the angel's existence. Am I right? That proves that Christine was lying all along. What is this clue? Did Raoul suddenly become the detective with the shovel in the bathroom? I don't fucking remember what that game... Like, there's someone in the bathroom with a screwdriver. I don't know. I also heard the angel's voice in the dressing room. So what does that mean? That she's been tricked by a charlatan with a beautiful voice. Same, bestie. Of course, Christine felt... What is this? This man is reading her to filth. Come on, dude, like, why now? Like, why? Like, doing this in front of poor Christine and an elderly woman. He's just like, bam, here's what I uncovered. I am such a good detective. I'm causing you all deep emotional distress, but I'm still a great detective. Of course, Christine felt isolated and alone back then, so her falling for such a scam was inevitable. Jesus Christ. Really reading her to filth. The one who should be blamed is that charlatan who deceived and forcibly abducted her. All true?
Oh, heavens! Mon Dieu! Forcibly took her. That means Christine was... Speak, child! You said that he was a kind and good friend. You said he taught you music. How long have you been lying to me? Mother.
You must cease your lies, Christine. I am saying all this because I love you and trust you. When will you stop running from the truth? Dude, she's kind of doing this to protect people. Have you've been knocked out twice by the spooky, scary skeleton. Do you not understand why she's doing this? It's not like she's doing this for shits and giggles. She shouldn't just sit there and go, hey, wouldn't this be funny?
Wouldn't this be funny?
No, she's doing this for a reason. Tell Madame and I everything. The whole truth.
The truth?
Don't speak like you know everything. Ah, of course I know nothing. Because you've been lying ever since the moment we met. You... Jesus.
Raoul, you...
Why are you lying to everyone? Use your brain, my dude. How many times has she told you that she's in danger?
Stop!
Heavens. Christine always said she was doing great, and there's nothing to worry. Anyways, Viscount De Chagney, could you please find my daughter? With pleasure. Ew, I can't believe Christine has lied to me all this time. Perhaps she's the one that took my meds.
Sorry, I've made that joke too many times now. Oh, she actually left? Alright then. I get Raoul's frustration to a small extent, but I really wish that he would just use his brain a tiny bit more. Just a bit. That's funny. Anyway. Christine! Your mother is looking for you. Let us go back home. Don't use my mother as an excuse. What do you want from me? Clearly you're not just here to escort me back home. Wait. What's that ring on Christine's left-hand finger? Christine, I beg of you to tell me the truth. I'm here for you. Trust me, please. The one that abducted you. Excuse me, Viscount de Chagney. What gives you the right? Stop following me and return to your own home. Viscount de Chagney? Oh dear, the screen has gone red. Yandere mode. She's calling me that on purpose, to anger me. Oh my god. The cursed angel of music has forced her to do so. Look at those eyes. Have we ever seen Raoul that mad? You called me a mere friend. Oh my fucking god, are you still stuck on this? And now you refer to me as Viscount de Chagney. Yes, Viscount de Chagney. You have no right to tell me what to do. Do you think I'm some kind of toy that belongs to you? Slay. Girl, slay, bestie. I'm just doing Z snaps all over my room right now. Yes. Can you hear that? Yes. Tell these men. Put them in the place. That's outrageous, Christine. I would never. You would never? You are forcing me to tell the truth. Not only that, you do not trust me. You followed me around and eavesdropped on my conversations. All true. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have found out that you are in danger. Oh my, for heaven's sake. You said yourself that you loved me, so was all that necessary? My apologies. I did everything for you. For me? Don't you dare try to justify yourself. Good for you, Christine. Oh, is he gonna blow? Christine, look at my hands. There's nothing on my hands. So why do I see a wedding ring on yours? Dude, let it go. There's bigger things to worry about. There's a spooky, scary skeleton threatening domestic terrorism. This is not a wedding ring. It was just a gift. You are still lying. If that ring was gifted to you by a man who has no intention to marry you, then why are you wearing it on your ring finger? Who gave you that ring? Viscount de Chagney, don't you think you're overstepping your boundaries? Slay. She's referring to me as the Viscount again, as I mentioned the ring. That ring is definitely connected to that angel. I mean, charlatan. Ooh, why has the screen gone red? Dude, you need some anger management as well. Both you and Erik just need to chill the fuck out. I'm sorry if I've offended you, Christine. But I had to watch you being taken away right before my very eyes. Well, yeah. It's complicated, isn't it? Like, on the one hand, he's well within his rights to worry about her and want to keep her safe, because she is in deep trouble and she is being kidnapped on a semi-regular basis. But at the same time, he is a little bit pushing it.
in many ways. Like, he does cross the line a lot. Moreover, by a fiend who claims to love you. I am not saying this out of jealousy. I'm truly afraid. I think it's a mixture of both.
You lie.
You're accusing me of being a liar when you're the one who's been lying all along?
Raoul! Are you trying to pressure me because you love me? Raoul, please stop harassing me. I've already got enough to deal with, even without your harassment.
What did I say last episode?
I can tell you this, you were as intimidating as Erik just now.
Oh, bro, I was like, we've never seen him that angry and the screen went all yandere red, so if she's saying it, you know you're crossing it when Erik is who you're being compared to.
Erik? Christine, who is Erik? Is it another charlatan that's harassing you?
Nah, same guy.
Stop with your words. You know nothing about Erik?
No, but I do know this. Before you disappeared, you murmured the name Erik in your dressing room. Do you realize how creepy that sounds? Yep.
Raoul, that is the second time you have crept into my dressing room.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I might have even bitch slapped him if I was in her position. I'd be like, pervert, slap. I don't know, would I? I don't know, but it is really creepy, isn't it? Like, why did you do that?
Stop following me, please. If you value your life or mine, please, you have to leave me alone.
No, I can't let you leave like this. I once again have no boundaries or any sense of what is going on.
Raoul, you've been eavesdropping on me again. Shame on you. Moreover, you were hiding inside my dressing room this time?
Christine, I apologize. I had no other choice. You keep saying that and it doesn't... You and Erik have issues. You're both control freaks in various manners.
Let's discuss this another time. All that aside, do you really care so little for your own life?
What do you mean? She's told you 5 or 6 times. Why are you not listening?
Why are you not paying attention? Forget about the angel, Phantom, or Erik. You shouldn't dig any deeper into his secrets.
So now you finally talk about that Erik. You just said he is intimidating. How so? He's physically assaulted her like several times. Yeah, you know.
Right now, I'm not afraid of you leaving me, or being kicked out of the opera house, or even being criticized by people. He's the one I'm afraid of the most.
You have nothing to fear. I will protect you at all times. You've been knocked out twice by this guy. Like, I'm pretty sure that he has more strength in his pinky finger than you do in your entire body. Also, can I just say that sword fight scene in the 2004 movie was the most unrealistic scene ever. Like, there's no way that Raoul would have beaten Erik in a sword fight. Like, that just still doesn't make any sense to me. Where does he live? Did you talk to the police? What, you mean the Russian guy that eats croissants?
No, if you do, innocent people will die at his hands.
Alright then, I shall save that for another time. What's so casual? But you must tell me, Christine, why are you not listening? Keeping silent is equal to protecting him. Am I right?
I'm sorry, Raoul. So many lives, including yours, depend on my every word, every action.
Is there nothing I can do?
Raoul, this is up to me.
Please, let go of your duties and responsibilities for just a second. I will fight him for you. You are a 20-year-old boy up against a mass murdering spooky scary skeleton. I don't think you've got a chance. Unless you've got a pistol, then maybe.
No, I can assure you that you will be defeated. You cannot win this battle. I will not gamble your life in such a one-sided fight. Please, just stop digging any further. Promise me. Promise me that you'll stop trying to uncover Erik's secrets. And that you'll never enter my dressing room without my explicit permission.
I will, if only you promise to tell me the whole truth before I leave for the North Pole. Can you hear how angry I am in that silence? I might as well... Ugh. I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired of these men. I will, if only you promise to tell me the whole truth before I leave for the North Pole. He isn't going on that expedition, Christine. He's not. He's a 20-year-old boy. He's just saying it to manipulate you. He doesn't mean it. There's no way he means it.
These boys ain't shit. I suppose I can't beg you not to go on that expedition. Yes, Raoul, I promise. I will tell you the truth before everything is over. Come to my dressing room in 3 days. We'll plan our next move then.
Gladly. Then I'll swear to do as you say.
But for today, please go back home. I can look after myself.
So the angel was not the only one. Now there's an Erik in the picture. Whoever he may be, I will make him pay for his crimes. Thanks, Yandere Raoul. Christine returns to her home after parting with Raoul. Oh, there's even more paper on the floor now.
Everything is such a mess. Here I was thinking the Phantom problem was finally getting resolved, and now the dancers are causing us grief. What gives them the right to decide whether they perform or not? Who do they think they are? The managers, under secretary of the academy?
Let them be. Those naive little dancers don't know what they're talking about. We just need to make an example out of one of them, and they'll fall in line. By the way, what is that? I've actually been having a lot of fun in my head recently, like in between recording sessions. I kind of imagined what it would be like to hear pop songs in my in the voice I have for him. Let me give you an example.
Bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that fame get to my head. Booty so big, Lord have mercy. Floss it like I do, pass it like I do, watch it like I do. That's a terrible picture of me. Wait. What? Hehe, you're such a fine-looking gentleman, and everyone knows that. Bitch, I said what I said.
Your mother is the only one who would agree with that. Z-snap.
Something is getting on my nerves. I think your portrait is slightly bigger than mine. This is clearly a challenge to my authority.
No one in this entire world would agree with you.
Then I shall take measures into my own hands.
What the fuck is going on?
Let's see, if I slant it like this, then it may look bigger.
Is that what you do? with, If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're too young. Why did that tickle me so much? Oh, that was such a dirty joke, I do apologise. Monshemin, watch out!
Ouch, my bottom. My frame. Is it...
I think it looks better.
No, 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 no. My portrait. My authority.
I won a trophy for that? Worth it.
What is this? Why is there an envelope on the desk? I didn't see anything like that yesterday. Remy.
Yes, Mr. Monshemin.
Was this door locked when we were out of the office?
Of course, sir. The door was locked until you gentlemen opened it.
Then what's this envelope doing here?
Pardon? What envelope?
Never mind if you don't know about it.
There's something written here. We should read it.
That's what we do with letters. Ooh, did you see that? It is now time for you to carry out the terms stipulated in the contract. Place 21,000 franc notes neatly in this envelope and seal it with wax for Madame Giry to deliver. The Madame and I shall take care of the rest. Yours, OG.
I knew it.
Very well, Mr. Phantom. Is this how you want to play? We won't just sit idle. Let's just put the money in the envelope for now.
What do you think you're doing, Richard?
This is our chance to give the Phantom a taste of his own medicine, Monshemin. When the Phantom tries to take his wages, we'll grab him. Remy, did you just hear what the letter said?
I did, Mr. Richard.
Don't you utter a single word about it to anyone else.
My lips are sealed.
Imagine, like, if the entire thing, like, Erik didn't actually... imagine if Remy was Erik the entire time. Like, obviously, you know, but imagine if Remy was, like, behind everything, and they just were like, I wonder what's going on. That's given me an idea for a... I'll put that in my mind for later.
Very good. Let's summon Madame Giry. Remy, bring Madame Giry here.
Yes, slay.
Look who is here.
Were you looking for me?
Ah, of course. We wanted to ask you to handle a simple task for us.
Oh, I think I know what this is about. You need me to deliver the envelope to the Phantom every month, correct?
Precisely.
Then please give me the envelope. I'll deliver it.
Here you go. Remy, follow that woman at once.
Richard, let's get moving too. I like to move it. But let me get this cat first. Why is the commissionary just standing there? Why are you standing there and instead of not doing your job?
People are like, where are our taxes going to? Meanwhile, the policeman is just standing there, doing nothing. Just
staring into space. That's where your taxes are going to. Oh, wait, wrong way. But yeah, all your taxes are just going straight into the policeman's pocket while he just stares at the wall. Amazing. Great crime-solving content. Content? I mean, great, whatever. How's your secret affair going with Nelly, office boy? Do tell. I'm remembering more stuff from the book, like the secret contraptions that Erik had to do this.
Good. Now let's see if the Phantom will appear.
As soon as the curtains went up.
Mon Chemin, can you tell me whether that music is from a clarinet or a tabini?
What are you talking about? I mean, what do you take me for? By the way, what's a tapini? It sounds like panini.
And during the performance, what's happening? Why are the dancers standing still? I came to watch the opera for the ballet scene. Are they kidding me?
Look over there. Look. Shouldn't the dancers jump together in this scene? Why are they lumbering about?
Hey, focus on the envelope, not the stage.
I'm sure Remy has his eyes on it. Isn't that right, Remy?
Yes, sir.
Even Miss Sorelli?
Don't just watch Miss Sorelli, keep your eye on the entire stage. You never know, the Phantom may appear on the stage.
Look over there! None of the dancers is dancing properly.
Nobody has gone anywhere near the envelope throughout the entire performance.
Mr. Richard! Mr. Richard! Shush, I'm busy. What is it?
The Undersecretary of the Academy of Arts is looking for you.
Looking for me. Is this because I fired all the coachmen they appointed?
Go ahead. Remy and I will keep an eye on this. I'm sure it's nothing too serious.
I'm counting on you.
I have to be honest, like, Richard's voice, like, really hurts my throat. Like, him and James's voices are the hardest for me to do, because it's like, his is like the lowest register possible, and James is like,
Oh, I'm all the way up here.
you know, like, it's very high up. He walks very slowly as well.
Bitch, I said what I said. I would rather get famous instead.
I let all that fame... I know that's not the actual lyrics. I keep forgetting what they are.
Bitch, I said what I said.
I should stay calm.
I must behave as if everything is fine. Oh, Your Excellency, to what do I owe the honor and pleasure of being summoned by you?
Oh, I just thought I'd say hello while I was here, to watch the performance.
Oh, I'm most honored. I'm most grateful that you would grace us with your presence at the Opera House, and even come to see me in person.
Looks like your new position agrees with you. You seem to be doing much better than when I last saw you.
Oh, is that so? You are far too kind, sir. I'm most flattered.
Excuse me, Mr. Richard.
Which way you're going?
Haha, that lady must have some urgent business. Let us have dinner sometime, Richard.
Oh, my pleasure, sir.
Lamau, I love that. Like, if he actually came to intimidate the guy, like, that was a great way to do it. Just like, hey, How you doing, bro? Good. You still not having a mental breakdown? Awesome. Let's have dinner sometime.
Oh, I still have chills going down my spine. Huh? Shouldn't the dancers be onto the stage or in the dressing room right now? No, the envelope takes priority right now. I suppose nothing has happened yet. I better hurry back. Well, imagine, as I stand in the church corridor, and I can't help but to hear. Sorry I'm late. Did the Phantom appear while I was gone?
No Phantom, and the envelope hasn't moved. I'm sure of it, since Remy has been watching it.
What? I can't wait any longer. I must see inside that envelope.
What? You're the... Eh?
What? The seal was still intact. Where did the money go?
What?
The envelope we were watching contains 20 fake banknotes instead of real money. Look, the face on the banknotes is laughing at us.
Damn it! Remy and I didn't see anything, though.
He's right, Mr. Richard. That envelope just sat there until you opened it.
This, don't you think Madame Giry is a bit suspicious? If it was Madame Giry, she could have taken the money before we even noticed.
But she's neither wicked nor clever enough to trick us, is she?
You never know. It would be a piece of cake if she had the Phantom helping her.
I suppose you're right. Let's go.
Oh no, we're stuck again. I swear to God, like these two donkeys, like when I try and make them leave rooms, it always seems to be a bit of a challenge. Alright. Hold on. Right.
Madame Giry.
Madame Giry.
Oh my, you've got a loud voice. What is it?
Madame, we have a few simple questions for you.
I mean, I'm curious about why she remains, I'd like to know that, but I think if I was in his position, I'd be like,
Did you take the money or did you not? This question is a bit sensitive in nature, but you're not the type of person who would ever steal anything, are you?
steal? Look here, sir. Everyone in this opera house knows about my integrity and diligence. Why would you even ask me such a thing?
Well, we just needed to hear it from you.
That's right. We didn't think you could be bought for a handful of coins. But of course she was. He's completely controlling her in exchange for some pitiful coins. Even centimes add up to quite a fortune if you collect enough of them. We're curious why you're so loyal to the Phantom.
You're not really doing as he says just for a few coins, are you?
Oh, I am not a shallow person like that. One evening, I went to box 5 and found a letter addressed to me on the table. Although it was more of a note than a letter, written in red ink.
Red ink. It must have been the Phantom.
What did the note say?
In 1815, Madame So-and-so from the ballet became a Countess of such and such. 1824, Madame So-and-so from the ballet became a Duchess of such and such. As if she had memorized the entire contents of the note, Madame Giry recited the years, names of dancers, and whom they'd married. And finally, in 1885, Meg Giry became the Empress. What? The note also had the Phantom's signature on it. I came to believe the Phantom when I saw that he predicted my little Meg would become the Empress.
The Empress? You mean you've done as the Phantom said ever since you read that letter?
Precisely. My Meg had become the principal dancer, all thanks to the Phantom too. I told the Phantom after I read the letter, Mr. Phantom, there's not much time left for my child to become the Empress if she's to be wed by 1885. Shouldn't we get a head start by making her the principal dancer first? That's when the Phantom told me to go ask Mr. Poligny. And when I went to Mr. Poligny, he told me that Meg was now the principal dancer, before I'd even brought it up.
So you're saying both you and Mr. Poligny are friends of the Phantom?
Of course, sir.
Mr. Poligny aside, that woman is definitely hiding something.
Yes, she clearly is. We just don't have enough evidence.
Damn it, we should keep an eye on her today. We'll see about this on our next payday.
Very well, that will be all.
Good night, gentlemen.
Mon Sherman, let's have a talk about this discreetly in the office.
Alright, let's go. Back to the office.
I think the only thing I don't like about this game is the fact that there is so much toing and froing in different locations where it would just be easier sometimes to just have a time skip. But, meh, I don't know.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. Yes, of course that foolish woman could have done anything the Phantom asked.
I told you Madame Giry was the most suspicious one.
Let's just say the Phantom and the Madame had us on this one. But on the next payday, we'll retaliate.
Just you wait and see, Mr. Phantom. You'll see, Madame Giry.
Both managers got back to work, and it was soon time to go home.
Ah, the day is finally over. Let's head home.
Maybe I should say that every time I come back home myself.
Let's go home.
Would you like to attend a charity concert?
Not even slightly. Let's just go home.
What about you? You just gonna stand there? Poor Remy, he doesn't get paid enough. It would be really funny. Oh.
What is this?
The girlies are here.
What's going on?
It's time to strike.
Miss Jerry, did you all come out to apologize for the mess in today's performance?
It's just a moment where he becomes afraid of her. I'm excited.
Mr. Monchenmin, it would be best for you to give Christine her job back.
What?
Didn't Miss Daae take an indefinite leave of absence?
That's right. What does Miss Daae's absence have to do with us? You gentlemen know better than anyone about how Christine has been treated ever since she sided with my mother. Until you start to treat Christine properly, we dancers won't perform either. Aha, so that's why the performance was such a mess. How dare you go on strike at an opera house like this? As for Miss Daae, she brought it all upon herself. No, Christine is not at fault here. None of the staff members were ever at fault. If you want the strike to end, you had better comply with our demands. What do you expect us to do then? Disband at once. We won't. We'll all stay right here until you give us what we want. There won't be any ballet scenes until you do.
You may be the managers, but you can't mistreat people like that. You need us, but we don't need you.
Hell yeah. Ladies, rise up. Women get things done.
Be gone, wicked managers.
Disband at once or we'll call the police. Miss Sorelli, have them disband at once.
No, Mr. Richard. We'll be staying just as we are. Why you? Curses. Why do you even care so much about Christine Daae?
Because she's our friend. Our friend.
That's right. She's our friend. Oh, your contracts are terminated. You're all fired. Get out of here. Hear that, everyone? The managers want to do as they please with the opera house.
Everyone, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Revolution! The many, not the few. What? What do you want? Enough with this nonsense.
Bosses beware. 1, 2, 3.
When we're oppressed, we multiply. Managers resign.
This is awesome.
First, Christine can return to the stage without any issues. And since Miss Carlotta terminated her contract, Christine should be allowed to play the lead role if she wishes. Lastly, as for the singers, dancers, and all the other employees, promise us that you won't abuse your power to keep us down unjustly. It's like I said, they think they're the managers.
That's it. Call the police.
It's Christine. Christine has returned.
I didn't think anyone would be at the opera house. Could someone explain to me what's going on here? Oh, look everyone. He's on the corner of the... He's watching. I wouldn't have seen him if I hadn't gone over here. That's cool. It's so... If you go back and look through my playthrough, he is there a lot. He is silently just standing there. And I think if you hadn't... if you didn't know anything about the story, and if you were playing this for the first time, you wouldn't notice him. And I think that's such a great thing that they did. Really well done to the game. Really, really clever.
Come on up here, Christine.
I have somewhere I need to be right now. It will only take a moment. So what's happening right now is...
This is a strike. A strike for you, Christine. A strike for all of us. Actually, we planned this while you're away.
Be honest, Miss Daae. Did you instigate all of this?
I just came back from my leave. I was about to cancel the rest of my leave today.
You lie.
Don't be ridiculous. Christine hasn't been seen anywhere near the stage for the past 2 weeks. I'm the one who came up with the strike. This was all my idea, and everyone else agreed to it. Christine, if you don't mind, could you please give us a few remarks?
No pressure, huh?
What's going on? A strike? For me? My colleagues? No, as James mentioned, the strike isn't solely for my benefit. It's for all of us. And if it isn't the right thing to do, I shall join them. All of you must know what happened to me ever since the farewell party. Yes, you must be aware. But I do not wish to blame any of you right here, in this moment. But there is someone else clearly at fault.
Hell yeah, Christine.
No one should suffer what I've been through. It will never, ever happen again. Managers, apologize to all of us right now and beg for our forgiveness.
Indeed, we know best about what has happened. Do we seem like those evil bastards plotting a conspiracy? We only spread the rumor that Miss Daae murdered Bouquet.
Oh my goodness, it really was a conspiracy fabricated by the managers. To be honest, I doubted Christine until Meg told us the truth.
Sherman, shut your mouth.
Everyone disband, disband. Guard, anyone, come help. How shameless of you. Now you want to resort to violence.
That's right. No one should be beaten or fired unjustly, just like my mother from now on.
What? Madame Giry was fired? We thought she was on leave, but actually she was fired?
Madame Giry was beaten up? Could the managers really have... This concerns everyone. You could all get fired out of the blue someday for an absurd reason.
Wait, didn't the coachman get fired all of a sudden? You're right. Was that rumour true then? Anyone who talks about the Phantom gets fired? Madame Giry, the coachman, we could be next.
That's it. I won't put up with this anymore either.
Oh, hell yeah.
Everyone, together now. 1, 2, 3... The Opera House does not belong to the managers. Be gone, wicked managers.
Enough! Enough! I'm already exhausted from the Phantom alone. Remy, why don't you calm them down?
Oh, is Remy going to join them? I didn't know who I was for a second, I wasn't sure.
Mr. Remy, wait. Do you really wish to side with the managers? I must follow orders. A spy does not get a say in this. Everyone, Mr. Remy trapped me in box 5 on the manager's orders. Moreover, he helped spread false rumors about Christine.
I wish to formally apologize to everyone, including Miss Daae. I am deeply sorry. It may sound like an excuse, but I too am a victim. The managers forced a heavy workload upon me, and often demanded I carried out their dirty work, such as framing others. Once I refused, and they threatened to cut my salary. Everyone, I only get paid 2,400 francs a year. But the managers receive a monthly salary of not 2,000 francs, but 20,000 francs.
You can't disclose that.
Oh yes, I can.
You insignificant, pathetic little dancers. With just one word, I can fire all of you.
It's you, Remy.
Mr. Moncharmin, you better get a hold of yourself. Other than Mr. Richard, you have no one on your side.
That's an awesome picture, but why is it sideways?
Revolution!
Stop! Fine, we'll give you what you want. I won't kick Miss Daae out.
The fact that you're hiding behind your husband is just...
I won't kick Miss Daae out. And I'll pick the performers fairly, based on their skills, now that Miss Alonso is also gone. And nobody will be fired unjustly from now on. Happy now.
Yay, we won!
Wait, Moncharmin. You can't just decide everything by yourself. Fine, we lose.
Damn it, those pesky little dancers.
If you break your pact, our strike will be the least of your worries.
No, James, no violence. From now on, we talk, you petty cockroaches.
Let's get out of here, Richard. They're going to set up a commune in the opera house at this rate.
I must run in the Giry family.
Christine, where have you been? We were worried sick when you suddenly took an indefinite leave of absence and never contacted us. I had personal business to attend to. It's alright. I'm glad you're back safely.
I think I found my calling.
Oh yeah, because she becomes a suffragette later, doesn't she? Good for her.
Anyway, I'm sorry that I made you worry. And thank you. I never imagined that you'd do this for me.
Let's go celebrate then.
Yes, Christine, let's celebrate our victory. Sorry, but I have a very urgent matter to attend to right now. Christine, where are you going? This strike was not mentioned in the Opera House's records,
Or Mr. Moncharmin's book. Yeah, I wonder why.
only the handful of people present during the strike remember the small, yet significant victory. According to her team, no one has been treated unjustly since then, at least while Mr. Moncharmin remained as the manager.
Awesome. This is why strikes matter, guys. You gotta fight for your rights when you're being treated unfairly.
Christine left her friends and rushed underground. Raoul. I'm scared of Raoul. More so, as I don't know what he'll do next. The Raoul that I know was only a part of his true self. I can't stop Raoul. Once he finds out the truth, he'll try to resolve the situation on his own.
It's not good when you're scared of both your boyfriends.
I must protect everyone from Erik. But I can't do it this way. I must do something. Anything.
Also, let's be real, Erik isn't her boyfriend, he's just... There is no words for what their relationship is. It's just not good. Oh, have we got to the mannequin bride situation? Okay, here we go.
You've returned of your own volition. I always have, haven't I? Indeed. You have no idea how much that delights me. The heavenly music rings in my ears. Now, let us go inside and begin your music lesson. Go ahead, Christine. What was with the dress thing then? That is... Huh, that's interesting. Alright. Yes, Christine loves me. She always came to see me of her own accord. You are wrong, so wrong. Foolish friend. Erik, is everything alright? Nothing that concerns you, my love. I'm just slowly losing the plot. More and more and more. Let's get inside. I assume he's talking about Daroga there. I'm sure that we'll eventually get a scene where Hatim is like, dude, you're delusional. You're holding a young girl hostage. Please just stop. And Eric's like, no. Very good. Your tone is much clearer than last lesson. I think that's enough for today. Did my singing sound better today? Perhaps it's because of one of my concerns has been resolved. What happened? The dancers went on strike today at the Opera House. Did something happen? Did that bring you any harm? If so, those dancers will pay. No, it's not like that. Please don't hurt my friends. Thanks to their strike, I can keep my job at the theatre. No, I can sing freely and become Marguerite. Is that so? I'm truly delighted that I will be able to see you play Marguerite again. I shall revisit Box 5 soon then. Try to gloss over the subject or change the subject. But what are we going to change the subject to, Christine? Try to gloss over the subject. I'm a bit worried of what we'd even change the subject to. Like, that might... What if she accidentally brings up Raoul again? We don't want to set him off. Try to gloss over it or change the subject. But what are we changing it to, Christine? I shouldn't be taking this long to decide. Thing is, though, like, you can't control someone like Erik. Like, he can just flip at anything, and that's just how deeply mentally unstable people are. Like, the slightest thing will set them off, and sometimes you can't predict their triggers, and sometimes they'll just flip because they're in a silly, goofy mood, you know. So I really don't want to put Christine in any more danger. If this goes wrong, I'll go back and try again. I'll try and gloss over it. Yes, it all worked out in the end. But Christine, you should have come to me if something like that was troubling you. All it would take is a letter to the managers. I have a feeling that they and I will be good friends soon. Thank you, but it's alright, Erik.
This was my problem to solve. Although I suppose my friends did help me. I didn't imagine they'd organize a strike for me. Anyway, is Don Juan Triumphant coming along well, Erik?
Of course, my love. Oh, every time I hear that squeaky noise, because I wear headphones to record this, so I hear it right in my ear. Ouch.
For you are my muse.
I was able to write much more majestic and magnificent melodies than usual after you came by last time. Could you please stay a little longer this time? I would like to rework the scene where Don Juan unleashes his wrath upon the foolish with his blade.
Certainly, if I can be of any help in completing your composition.
Certainly, you say? It appears that you would rather have me forever interred with the completed score of Don Juan Triumphant in my coffin soon. You see, like, anything can set this guy off. Like, you can't predict what you say will please him or not.
It's not like that.
It was a joke. Yes, a joke. Frankly, I have become rather doubtful about finishing my opus. Oh yeah? What does that mean? What are you saying?
What do you mean, doubtful? That is your life's work.
Eternal rest awaits at the finale of the song, Christine. For a long time, I was convinced that only in death can I rest. However, now, I wish to live on. Instead of burning all my rage and laying it to rest in the earth, I would like to lead an ordinary life like anyone else. Yeah, we're gonna hear the wife on Sunday speech. For the first time in my life, I feel this way.
Erik?
I too would like to walk through the streets freely, with the sun on my face, unashamed of who I am. I also wish I could look people in the eye without my mask on. I wish I could leave such a life, free from the scrutiny of others.
In short, you want to live a happy life.
Christine, do you feel that I am unworthy to have such a dream?
I don't think so, Erik. I honestly wish for a happy life for myself too. Erik wishes to be a normal human. I wish it could happen, that Erik could be free of his blinding pain.
However, I find it odd. For you already have everything. You neither have my ugly face, nor have you been abandoned by anyone. You already lead a life of happiness in the outside world. So why must you speak of happiness before me, to hurt me? Is it to use my misery to feel superior?
I'm sorry, Erik. I didn't mean. It was a foolish mistake. Please forgive me.
It's fine, my love. Even machines make a couple of mistakes. But please be careful from now on.
My life wasn't an entirely happy one. What miserable life did Erik have to see mine as perfect? Perhaps that's why our conversation is going nowhere.
No, it's because he's mental.
I know a person can't change easily. But it feels like nothing has changed ever since he opened himself up to me. I must be proactive and do something.
Oh, poor Christine. This is what happens often in trauma. You blame yourself and you're like, oh, I need to be better. I need to be the one to fix things. But it's not anything that we can change. It's all to do with... yeah,
for now, I must act normally until I find the opportunity. I think I'll just continue studying music.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Megalomaniac narcissist.
There are many random passageways in Erik's room. Perhaps there's... Erik, is there a room beyond this wall as well?
Yes, Christine, there is. Beyond this wall exists a place without darkness. It's the torture chamber.
The hell he mentioned before. The place he asked if I wanted to go together with him. Such place exists below the theatre? What kind of place could it be? I have a bad feeling about it. I might as well go ahead and read a book.
It's quite obvious, but I must say you really love reading books.
I do. Too bad there are barely any novels here.
I do not care for made-up stories. Nevertheless, if you wish, I'll bring more books that are worth reading.
Books worth reading to you? I assume it'll be a slim collection.
The half a century I have lived is worth more than any of those pathetic novels. Fictional stories are boring and of little importance. If an entertaining book fails to fulfill its purpose, then what use does it have?
Still, fictional stories can encourage hopes and dreams. My father's story made me dream that the angel of music would come for me.
You sadistic... that face. Oh. Some parents. I see that some parents tell old tales to their children.
Erik, may I tell you this story?
If it pleases you to do so.
Once upon a time, there lived a girl called Lottie, who was very meticulous and diligent.
Oh, look at her. Little
Lottie would wear a crown of wildflowers on her blonde hair, and she enjoyed running around. Her soul was as pure and crystal clear as her blue eyes.
Much like you, Christine.
Lottie was an innocent child, and ever so kind to her dolly. She also handled her violin ever so carefully. Lottie would practice on her violin every day. But the most precious thing of all for Lottie was listening to her mother's bedtime story of the angel of music. Can you imagine how happy Lottie was, falling asleep to a story like that? Lottie would fall deep into slumber as she hoped for the angel of music to visit her.
Is he going to get pissed off at me if I continue to be happy for even a second? Well, seeing as he's a megalomaniac narcissist, I think we'll ask him what he thinks.
How do you like the story? Do you find it interesting?
Is falling asleep to a bedtime story supposed to be a happy activity? It's funny, isn't it? Like, on the one hand, you feel sorry for him, but on the other hand, it's like, ugh, stop treating people terribly. I find it hard to imagine.
Of course, Erik. I could happily fall asleep even on a haystack with my father telling me a story. Although, Sometimes I didn't even have a haystack to shield me from the cold night air. My father used to say that the angel of music visits every great musician in the world. When the angel of music visits you, even a little child like Lottie could play such magnificent music. That would make even the greatest virtuoso blush. The angel of music who descended to you may be me, but perhaps a real angel has come for me. With your talent, I suppose that could be. Very few have come for me throughout my life. And you have reached your hands out for me, just like an angel would. Although the angel was invisible, it was said that others could hear his voice. Sometimes, the angel would appear in front of his chosen ones in their saddest, most hopeless moments. Please continue. It's said that once you hear that sacred, beautiful voice, you cannot ever forget it. That's why anyone who's been visited by the angel was so embarrassed by the music of mankind that they would play the beautiful music of heaven for the world to hear. My father said that he would send me the angel of music when he passed away. If your voice hadn't been so beautiful, and had I just been a bit wiser, I would have realized that it wasn't you. And also at the time, I was going through a tough period in my life. Was your father... Oh, sorry, Erik. I wish you would be more careful not to bring him up. Do you have any treasured memories of special people in your life? Well, plenty of people have appreciated my singing and talent. They adore the toys I made when I had my mask on. They adored the song I sang. Do you have any friends or acquaintances? Do you think this guy has any friends? With his level of... Anyway, I think Hatim is probably the only person he has, right? And that's a complicated relationship. Although I'm intrigued to see exactly what their relationship is in this story. Ah, yeah, okay. So they are using that plot point in this. There is someone who saved my life without expecting anything in return. He does seem to consider me his friend. Erik has a friend? What kind of person could he be? You must be very special to him. Well, that's only what he thinks. Just because he happened to save my life one time, he keeps bothering me by visiting me. He visits you? I haven't seen anyone else down here before. Do not trouble yourself about things you do not need to know, my love. But thank you for listening to my tale of woe. You're most welcome. It was not a big deal. You can't imagine how delightful it is for a beloved one to listen to me. Oh yeah? What you gonna do? Erik, in all honesty, I fear you. Okay, are we ready? Because I'm not ready. Am I gonna have to put another trigger warning at the beginning of this scene? Okay, here we go. What did you just say? Just like that, the way you look at me frightens me at times. Usually you are ever so kind towards me. But sometimes you scare me so much that it makes me forget your kind moments. I came back here on my own, not once, but repeatedly. Yet I am still unsure if you're doing this because you truly love me.
Ooh, very clever, Christine. Good angle.
But there is one thing I'm certain of. That you are unlikely to change. I wish you could at least reassure me.
That face, he's like, are you kidding me? Are you for real?
Please grant me a favor. The favor I ask will seem significant to you. Grant me this favor, and I'll believe you despite your intimidating manner.
And what might that be, Christine? Christine. Christine! Answer me, Christine. What more must I do? What must I do to make you love me completely?
If you love me, allow me a month of freedom.
Christine, what are you scheming? You know nothing, and yet you plan to defy me and leave with another man. Do you wish to be damned with me? Answer me, Christine. I demand you answer me.
I knew you'd react this way. This is why I'm afraid. I know it's a big request. That is why I'm asking you. I need time to end things with Raoul. Raoul will leave for the North Pole in a month. I will end our relationship gradually and completely part ways the moment he leaves. Before, when I thought you were an angel, I had no time for anything, let alone breaking off a relationship. But this time it's different. I can only feel assured once I know you have the patience to grant me this favor.
Why? Maybe it's because I'm 5 years older than her, but my angle would be, I want this favor, and the favor is, don't kill everyone in the opera house, please. But I don't know. It's hard to know how you personally would react in a situation like this. It's absolutely impossible. Christine, do you really think you could control me just because I love you? Hey, this works both ways, my dude. Break off the relationship. Nonsense. You'll have all the time you need once the Viscount is dead.
Please don't say that. In 1 month, Raoul De Chagney will be far, far away from Christine Daae. Erik, or perhaps you wish for me to keep Raoul's miserable death forever in my heart. Is that what you want?
Can you stop touching me with those really nasty fingernails?
Let go of my hand, Erik. Obsession for love, is it not the path to unhappiness?
Unhappiness by love. Once I grant you your wish, Raoul De Chagney shall be the unhappiest man alive within a month. If your request will make you feel more comfortable around me, I shall allow it. I do not approve of you betting on my love, but I shall allow it, only for 1 month. However, you shall only meet with the Viscount on the premises of the theatre. And trust me when I say you'll not want to break that promise. As time is on my side.
Time is on his side? What does he mean by that? Never mind. I have a month now. I must settle all matters within this month. A month is not enough to change Erik's mind. Someone might get hurt in that time. But if I use it wisely, I can save everyone. I should tell Melek about this. One month. I try to sound confident, but I'm really not.
I'm impressed. My memory is not the best, so give me some props for that.
There must be a way. I'll think of something.
What was that? Sorry, let me go back. What was in that drawer that it was telling me to look at? Oh, it was nothing. Never mind. Sorry guys, I just thought that there was like something interesting in there. Alright. Let's go to Melek's.
How could I free Melek in a month?
I really hope this doesn't put her in more danger. That's really cruel if you think about it. Like, he's given her a clock, but she can't even see it because she's blind. That's really mean. It's like... Oh, I don't know what... I can't remember her voice. Is that you, Christine?
How did you know?
I don't get many visitors, for one thing. And I can tell who it is just by hearing their footsteps. So you've come back after all.
I had no other choice. I must find a way to fight back against Erik.
You've already fallen into his trap. Christine, why must you put yourself in that position over and over?
Trap? Perhaps you are right. I can't seem to find a way out. As if I've been entangled in a spiderweb, and the more I struggle, the more it wraps around me. But I had no other choice to protect someone I care about. I had to buy time.
Settle down and tell me what happened, Christine.
I'm in love with a man named Raoul, Melek. But Raoul is leaving in a month and may never come back. He's off to the Arctic without any guarantee of returning.
A month can neither feel like a short or a long time. I can't decide if you're reckless or brave. But the man is too dangerous. Did he not have any conditions?
He did. Erik said I could only meet Raoul inside the theatre.
It seems like a caged freedom. Is that Raoul person so important to you?
I truly love Raoul. But we are in grave danger wherever we may be. He threatened me, saying he would kill Raoul. Repeatedly, over and over.
Christine. This is me giving her a hug.
I'm sorry for suddenly bursting into tears, Melek. I didn't want to cry in front of him.
You've been courageous for the one you love. There. Yeah, that's me. I'm giving her a hug through the screen. There you go. You've been strong, Christine.
Thank you. 1 month. I'll try to think of a way to get you out of here within that month too. I'll think of a way to draw Erik as far away from here as possible and get you back to your home in Turkey.
She's already given up hope. Home. I suppose my family and Rona are waiting at home. If Rona is still alive, that is.
Rona? Who's that?
My cat that I got right before I began working as a maid. Do you see that cat ornament over there? I do. I do see the cat ornament. Anatolian. I have a friend who's from Turkey as well, actually.
Is that?
Yes, that's a sculpture of Rona. It's one of the very few things I was allowed to bring here.
She may still be waiting for you at home. At least I hope so.
I don't want to discuss anything personal, lest I felt too vulnerable. But I believe that my family and Rona are waiting for me. Otherwise, I don't think I can ever muster the strength to withstand this place.
Melek. Yes, I made the right choice.
Christine, you must stay focused for your Raoul. It won't be easy, but you must free yourself from that monster's voice, even if it's a little. I will try to assist you as much as I can.
Thank you, Melek. I wish to be happy, and I also wish for Raoul's happiness. If anything, I will pull myself together for that goal. Anyway, I had no idea that you liked cats, Melek.
She and I have that in common.
I'm very fond of cats myself.
Oh, that's the first time we've heard her laugh. I've never heard your voice get so bright before, Christine. I hope that you'll come to Turkey one day.
I certainly will, once we make it out of here together. I know that that day will eventually come. By any means, I will do all that I can so that we may escape this cursed place.
I can wait for another month. I will survive to the end, no matter what, and see my family again.
I know we can.
He's coming. Hurry, go back.
Stay safe, Melek.
No matter how small the victory, you should feel happy and proud that you gained it yourself. But is it a true victory?
Honey, I'm home.
Oh, is that the money? Did you bring back the money?
What's this? I've never seen this bag before. You're back, Erik. What's this bag?
I pulled it out because I have something to put in it. What does that mean? I take this bag out of storage once a month to use. Oh, okay, yeah, so it is the bag where he keeps the money.
I see. What's in it?
Dollar bills. I took the liberty of taking the gift those idiots had prepared. They have no clue it slipped out of their pockets. When I'm not using it, I call it the bag of life and death.
What do you carry in it that you would give it such an ominous name?
Inside it is the key of judgment that defies life and death. Judgment for those fools who make wrong choices.
What a grand name. The key of judgment.
There are things much more grand than this key. Have you heard of the rosy days of Mazandaran?
No, I've never heard of it before.
People would call the palace in Mazandaran the Palace of Illusion. It contained such beautiful ornaments, uncanny structures, countless mirrors and secret passages. And I created all of them. But once I built the palace, I was exiled.
But surely they should have rewarded you for such work. Why would they exile you?
I suppose they didn't want me to build something so spectacular for anyone else. That's right. I haven't been able to build anything so magnificent since then. Building this underground space in the Opera House was nothing in comparison to that undertaking. However, no matter how precious and beautiful my creations were, everyone abandoned me when they saw my face. So after that, this Opera House was built. I decided to hide away first.
Can you tell me more about the palace?
The palace was the culmination of my inspiration. If you enter, you will face countless illusions appearing in every direction. People who encounter the illusions forget everything. Where they came from, where they are, who they are. Eventually their soul is destroyed, engulfed by the world of mirrors.
That's...
All I need to do is look down from time to time and play tricks on them. How convenient. Oh, he really loved it. His greatness sure did. You okay, bro?
How could he be proud of harming people like that? I am aware he's had a traumatic life, but he talks as if he's not even sorry. Wait, he loved it? Did Erik commit such cruelty for another person? My stomach is turning, just thinking that such a horrific person is out there somewhere.
There's many people like that, I'm afraid. Many, many, many. And listener, the person watching this right now, I just want to warn you, be careful. Be really careful, because sometimes you meet someone and you think that they are completely normal, or in fact perhaps you think that they are charismatic and extraordinary. Those are the people you need to be very careful of, because sometimes there are just really, truly monsters out there. Monsters that look like men. When I say men, I mean all humans, but just be careful, there are really evil people out there.
I think I'll be going now. I don't feel very well, and I have a bit of a headache too.
Then I shall escort you myself. Let's go.
Thank you for escorting me, Erik.
It is my absolute pleasure. Enjoy your month of freedom, Christine.
Thank you for granting this favor.
I shall ask for the final time. Do you really wish for me to grant you this favor?
I do, Erik.
Well then, your wish is my command. But please keep this in mind.
About what?
You've been given the freedom to meet the Viscount, but the consequences will be irrevocable if you dare to forget me.
Do not worry about that, Erik.
I shall be watching you for the next month. Be well, my love.
This was necessary to save Raoul.
and others. Perhaps my request may have made Erik let his guard down. Now I've got time to save Melek as well. Yes, this is the right choice in the... Did I make the right choice?
While the managers had 20,000 francs taken from them right under their nose, the strike led by the dancers was a victory for the employees. And Christine was making a dangerous deal, going back and forth between the world above and the Phantom's underground lair. This is what the Viscount Raoul De Chagney was up to. I've only a month left. 1 month to learn the truth from Christine and deal with that lying fiend.
Come in, Raoul.
I really like their romantic theme that they play whenever Raoul and Christine have like little moments.
Raoul, you came for me?
That ring, you're still wearing it. It doesn't matter anymore when she got the ring or where it was from. That's a shackle that binds her. Either that angel or Erik forced it on her for me to see. How have you been?
I've been well, thank you. He gave me a grace period of a month.
1 month? Wait, a grace period? Who gave you this?
So what? The day you leave will be the day we bid adieu forever. But there's something we can do within that month. Do you want to marry me, Raoul?
Of course, there's nothing I desire more than that. But you know my family would never allow me to marry someone they did not approve of.
But we can get engaged. Nobody will give us any trouble if it's just an engagement instead of a wedding, don't you think? For the next month, let us be engaged in secret. No one else will know about this but us, Raoul.
Christine, is everything really fine? Did someone have you call me and make such a proposal? Could it be? Is he watching you right now?
No, this was my idea and decision. So would you like to play this game of engagement?
This is probably the dumbest thing she's ever done. But she's 20, they're both 20, they're just kids. This is a horrible, traumatic situation. It's tricky. Christine, she seems to be rushing into something. Surely you could have made such a suggestion long before now.
Raoul, I want to meet you freely, even if it's just for a month. 1 whole month, when I don't have to worry about you or me being hurt or killed. I will happily cherish the memory of that month for the rest of my life. So what do you say? Will you play this game of engagement with me? Raoul, I wish to be happy.
Christine, I desire that as well. Please, allow me to spend my days with you until the day I must leave. 1 month. 1 month from now. Christine is still being controlled by the man who gave her the ring.
Could it be that angel who forced her to love him, or that Erik person she's so afraid of? My gut tells her Erik must be the one to do such a thing without me noticing. Is he from a noble family? Within a month, I must make Christine forget about Erik, or make sure he's gone. I will return from the Arctic safely and formally propose to Christine. I really thought that he was bullshitting and he made it up, but okay, he is going to the Arctic, I guess.
Raoul, what are you thinking about?
Oh, nothing. I'll step out for just a moment.
Yes, this is the best thing I could do. Raoul, you've placed yourself in such grave danger. But no matter the cost, I will protect you. In 1 month, I will put an end to everything.
How is pretend engaged to him ending anything?
Raoul, I will see you on the stage at noon tomorrow.
See you then, Christine. I have to be honest, this is the only adaptation ever where I've actually rooted for their relationship. Because normally, like, Raoul is just kind of boring, or he's kind of just, I don't know, he just always pales in comparison to Erik in anything really, but he's actually kind of holding his own in this adaptation. I can't help but root for him a little bit. He's still selfish and self-absorbed in his own way, but you know, God, he's a much better candidate than Erik could ever be. Erik is a true villain in this one. Although maybe, I don't know. I mean, I still would choose Count Philippe, but that's just me. That's my issue.
What Christine had been thinking, making such a proposition?
Not that, I don't fancy this idea of a secret engagement. I'm not entirely comfortable with this, but my heart won't stop thumping. I want to make Christine the happiest person in the world, for this month at least. I must help her escape from that scoundrel's clutches. That is something that only I can do. Raoul could barely sleep a wink that night. That's kind of sweet. A secret engagement. Look, your future bride, just think of it.
But why so secret? What have we to hide?
Sorry. Hello, James. What drugs are you taking? I'm here 20 minutes early. I suppose I can just wait here.
Christine! You're already here? I'm sorry I'm late, Raoul.
That's alright. I would wait an eternity if it meant I could see you. What about you? Could you wait an eternity for me?
I wouldn't want to keep you waiting, Raoul. Every moment is precious right now.
I'm so happy that I can spend time with you without having to worry. Oh, I'm so sad for both of them because I know what's going to happen. I've never rooted for Raoul and Christine before. I'm not used to this.
Likewise. We can finally be together. Just the two of us.
I think it's because also they're so young in this one. Like, they're literally barely out of, being teenagers. They're just kids that just want to be in love. But this guy won't let him. Won't let them. Darth Vader is always watching.